life. CJ I never got roll with ice. No rush, go move dumb. Pushing, so move dumb. Peace and love turned to peace and gloves. Now you gotta do it right now.
All right, I'm here at the start of the Prologue. Less than 24 hours to go for the Prologue here at Redbull Romaniacs. And I'm gonna do a full walkthrough. There's the start. You can see it starts off here with this big jump and down, another log, and then you've got this very interesting wave that looks really fun that you can either go full send or you can slog it through. And that seems to be the theme for this Prologue, is either full send or slog and manhandle your bike through it. So yeah, you definitely don't want to come short on that. Then you've got a series of these logs here, tires. And as I was looking at it, I think what you want to be doing is staying mostly to the left, because the smaller tires seem to be center left. You can see there's smaller tires in the center. And then what I figured is start off center, move left. You can see there's a bit smaller tires here. And when you stay left, it's also going to set yourself up for a better line on the next obstacle here. So these ones here, you've got some upside down excavator shovels. And I've looked at this a few times, and I think the best line here is either left or center. Either right through this or you come down over here. Now that I think about it, it might actually be a little bit easier to go center, just because there's less clearance here and you don't want to get your tire in there. So I'm thinking I might come down center, just stay center the whole time through this, weave through here, come over, same thing over here, just coming up and over. I don't think this center one is good.
Well, I'd come up that middle one and then sneak to that line for sure.
Yeah.
Or sneak to that outside line, and then you just go down the side of the log.
Yeah, not
Does that help?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Good luck.
All right.
I appreciate
Paul. All right, some expert advice from the man himself, Paul Bolton. That's pretty cool. So coming down over here, so he's saying come down, sneak left. I like that idea. That's good. Work through here. Now this is a really interesting obstacle, because you've got what look like just standard logs, but there's actually a chain here. And I don't know what... Hey, you guys learn any chain techniques from Shane? No? Yeah, call. So I'm thinking maybe just get your front wheel over this and then just lift the back of the bike over and then pivot over this again, because there's no sense in trying to mess around. I don't know, maybe you could bunny hop it or something. But this one's really interesting. So this is, again, either full send or grind it out. So you definitely want to be really giving it here, because if you don't clear this, you've got some major consequences coming over. So you'll see here, it's actually not a very hard jump, but you can't come short. Like, you really need to be fully committed to this. I think they'll probably put some hay bales in here, so that'll make things a little bit easier for us. But yeah, this is epic, unbelievable. Like, I'm like 30, 40 feet off the, now I'd say 25 feet off the ground, shouldn't exaggerate, but it's big. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do this one, because this looks a lot easier than trying to get up and around this thing on a dirt bike. This would be hard, because you have to come up through this X if you want, and come around and down. But I don't know. If you do go up the X, it'd be best to go left, because you don't want to cross paths with someone coming down off this. That could be super sketchy, because they're going to be carrying a lot of speed trying to clear this freestyle jump. Now, this is interesting, because if you hit this freestyle jump instead of this ramp, it's going to be such an easy line, but it's so bad if you come short. And that's definitely high consequences not making that. But you come down, you would land, or you can take the other option. But the other option gives you like this wave jump right into a pool. And I mean, you know, you're gonna get wet and whatever, and this is awkward. This log is kind of actually rolls. Oh, I didn't even think of that. So it's like the log rolling line. Get wet, gets messy, and then you got tires all the way up, tires all the way down. Yeah, all the way off and over the tire mountain, coming down. Now you've got an option between a K-rail, which is never easy, or you can come up, balance along the side there, and drop down into the sand before hitting that log there. And I think that's the option I'm going to take, rather than try test my K-rail skills. This one's tricky. You've got this Lego block right in the middle that I think is specifically designed to wreck pipes, and it's tempting to just try and go over this slowly. But I think if you know this, if you know you're going to do this, then the level of commitment, you've already made it over. So I think it's basically the same speed. So if you're going to do it, you may as well hit that, and then you don't have to worry about all the mess on the Lego block. Coming down, same thing. More logs here, and then you've got some offset logs. I'm not sure what they're doing with that exactly, but it looks like there's some balance beams that might go over. Otherwise, you've got to do some pivot hops over them. Coming in through here, and then this is where the course will actually turn. So I'll pace it up and come up this ramp here. Nice and fun. And from previous years, what I've seen they've done with this little straightaway is they put offset K-rails so that you can't just, you know, get up to fourth gear here. You're kind of weaving in and out of obstacles. And then you'll see at the end of this, there's actually a really big ramp for a choice you can make between either hitting this and making it onto this wave,